All right, so this Friday, the Hip Hop Nutcracker hits streaming on Disney+.
Yes, the twist on the classic ballet is a celebration of hip-hop culture set in the best city in the world, New York City. Disney's special is based on the live stage show that originated in New Jersey. Guiding us through the story is a hip-hop legend from Hollis, Queens, Rev Run of Run-DMC.
What's that?
Hey, let's hit this thing in motion. Block so hot, got me full of emotion. Everybody's on the street, feeling energy from your head to your feet. So crispy, fresh faded, holidays top notch upgraded. Turn up for New Year's Eve, everybody getting ready, it's time to party. It's my block, I started this function back in the day when hip hop was bumping. And I don't say this casually, I love these folks like family.
I mean, even Samio's bopping in his chair.
I'm already hooked. I'm in.
Rev Run joins us this morning.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to New
Never
York
seen
City.
it before. It looks great.
So what did you think while
I
you
thought
were
it was
watching?
really cool. I was like, oh snap.
Was that me in that?
That's me. I'm on TV.
You never saw the finished product series?
Never.
Really?
Never. But I did the job, so I guess I'm
Obviously,
on
yeah.
it, and I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about it and how you got to be involved in something like this.
Oh, well, they called,
That's always a good
That's
starting
always a
point.
great
and I
place to
said
start.
yes. And
Next.
that was the second part, and then I had to learn all the lines and figure out, how we're gonna go from the hip hop, from the Nutcracker to the hip hop Nutcracker. How does this work? They got Mikhail, Ravishnikov, and
Oh yeah, Baryshnikov, yeah.
and Twitch and Allison and the Jabberwockies and
Really?
Oh, it's
Wow.
real.
This is-
It's a lot
big
of
time.
beautiful dancers and
So you
happy
mentioned
stuff.
Baryshnikov, world famous classical ballerina, and then Twitch and Allison,
Yep, the
dancers
greatest
in their
dancers.
own rights.
Yes.
What was it like being in that room? Because
It
they're
was-
different schools
Oh
of,
my
Yeah,
God,
of
it was
dance.
background.
I mean, like I said, I got called at the last moment, but then I had the part where I had to interpret and narrate the whole thing. So I'm like, all right, what do I do here? They gave me like a big pack of lines, like this thick, and so you got 2 days, get it done.
No.
Oh yeah, I had to figure it out.
Wow.
They said, you're a good rapper here, rap 10,
Yeah. Good for
10,
you. You
10
figured this
raps,
out.
so 20 raps throughout the whole thing, talk about it. Like Maria Clara, she's the talk of the town. Love her parents, but they bringing her down. I now remember it all. That day, I was like, can I get a prompter?
Wow.
Yeah,
Now,
it was-
somebody else you did mention that you were kind of rejoined with Curtis Blow. in
Curtis
this
Blow, I
one,
was the son of Curtis Blow when I was a kid.
Wow.
That was my name. Before rap records were made, I was called the son of Curtis Blow. Oh, there we go.
Look at y'all.
right? There you go.
That's my dad, disco dad, Curtis Blow.
Unbelievable.
So it was like working together.
Oh, it was the greatest to see him. I hadn't seen him in a while. I think he lives in L.A. He came, he was with his wife. I thanked him because he's actually on tour with them. They're traveling the world. The Hip Hop Nutcracker is a play that's been going on for a long time. And I guess Disney saw it and said, we want to make this a whole thing. And then Kurt gave me the alley-oop, and I dunked it. He said, you can have a part.
Yeah.
I'm a part of it.
All right.
It's so interesting. Queens, the Bronx.
My Curtis is from the Bronx.
Yeah, the birthplace of hip hop. But we were
But
talking,
they're successful, and, well,
and we're not.
We're here.
However, be that as it may, what are your thoughts on the evolution of hip hop? Because I can remember coming up and as an aspiring B girl, folks in the neighborhood were like, "Oh, it's a
It's a
fad.
fad.
No
That's what they
one's
told
gonna."
me.
Yeah.
It didn't matter to me. If I could get on to Frankie Crocker, or if I could get on to, KTU,
BLS, yeah.
92 KTU, and all that, I was happy. But once it exploded bigger, and they would ask me, I remember being in Vegas when the guy that was working at the station just like, this is a fad, right? I'm like, I don't care. I'm just happy to be here today.
Right.
A
It wasn't-
50-year-old fad, right? They're celebrating the Big 5-0 in New York City.
It's a big deal.
Crazy.
Crazy,
50
crazy,
years.
crazy.
That is insane.
I'm excited. The Hip Hop Nutcracker's on Disney on the 25th. Disney Plus is streaming.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about that.
Will you have a viewing party with your family and friends?
No, I think, the problem is it comes out on the 25th, so it's the day after Thanksgiving. By that time, I'll be kicking them out all with their own stuff.
Everybody out.
Take your plate, turkey, you want some extra mac, here, take the pie, get this out of my house, I don't need this extra
There you
food
go.
around.
Yeah.
And then the next day it comes out. So they'll catch it and they'll call me, oh, I saw it.
Yeah.
You know,
Come
it would
to
have been
my
cool
place
if
and
it
do the
came out. It would have been cool if it came out. But also on the 27th, the Wonderful World Disney is going to be on television with me, Neo.
That's right, that Christmas special, yes.
We're doing
yes.
that, Run-DMC. We're doing Christmas in Hollis. That's on the 27th, Sunday.
You're a busy,
Busy man,
man.
Busy.
So speaking of Thanksgiving, how do you guys actually, what do you celebrate?
Well,
What do you do?
everybody comes over, and my wife cooks with her sister Michelle, and everybody chips in and does different things. And they got I was out yesterday at Party City getting extra cups, and my wife put this big garbage can to put ice in, and gonna fill it with sodas and water, and you know it's gonna be family affair. There's gonna be a lot of people over, and we gonna get Billsney.
You gonna get Billsney?
Billsney. Billsney.
Billsney.
Mucho trabajo.
Yeah, right.
So, so is it? Is it? The menu is set because, like in my house,
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Okay,
so you don't really have part of it.
I'm gonna try not to. I get sick if I eat every different thing, so I might just focus just on the lasagna. I heard somebody's making lasagna.
Lasagna?
Yes, they're gonna have the turkey and all that, but
That's what I used to do with an Italian. Lasagna.
I heard somebody's gonna have lasagna, so when the lasagna comes in the door, that's when I'm gonna make my move toward that. And I'm not gonna try not to touch it. I might touch the mac and cheese.
Just a little bit.
Because then it kind of goes with lasagna, mac.
You also have Friday
We're in
too.
the pasta.
Don't forget.
I can't let this weekend take over my life. Food-wise, I'm just gonna try to just not act like a crazy person.
So obviously, it sounds like you love Thanksgiving to a degree, but in terms of the overall holiday season, what do you love most about the holiday season for you?
I love the weather. I love going to the malls. I love seeing the people. We have the lights up already in front of our house. Our house is lit.
It's already. Kris Kringle is there.
It's there.
Right.
Santa's all over the house, and I just love the vibration. It just makes me happy. It reminds me of when I was a kid.
Yeah, it does take us all back to the innocence. Tree before or after Thanksgiving, does it go up?
It's up.
It's up already?
It's up already.
It's been up.
Okay.
Wow.
Almost didn't take it down. We did. And now it's back up.
You kind of get comfortable with it, right?
Yeah.
This is nice. It gets depressing when you take them down.
Yeah, it is. But it's back up, so we're in the house.
There
In
you
the
go.
house.
All right.
We mentioned 50 years celebrating hip hop. We
Yes.
are good friends with Rocky Buchanan and the good folks over at his Hip Hop Museum.
Wow.
So, any message for them as they start to?
They got to keep rocking, baby.
Right.
Because the history of hip hop matters.
Yeah.
I love that. It's in the Bronx, right?
Sure is.
I know all about it.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing ever.
It is the coolest because it's not just the music. It's the fashion. It's the
a whole
swagger.
social
It's
The
the
break
whole.
dancing.
Yeah.
It's all that.
It's the poses.
It's the-
There's a lot of those. Any new projects in the wings? I know you've been busy already, but
Yeah, there's some other stuff. We got a documentary coming, and there's a lot of stuff. I don't want to tell it all. I want to stay focused right on this Hip Hop Nutcracker. You got to see it this Friday.
Can't wait.
It's going to be the coolest.
It looks
Can't
great.
wait. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you for having
us.
me.
Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
All
Enjoy.
right.
Enjoy the lasagna.
Yeah.
Go for the mac and
Lasagna.
cheese, too.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself.
Lasagna.
There you go. The
Not
lasagna.
the lasagna. You can watch Hip Hop Nutcracker starting Friday, November 25th on Disney.